Okay. This one's going to be an interesting one. I wonder how big we're going to make this one. We're going for 400. We're probably going to copy only a section of this one to make it into an interesting mirror image composition. So just going to make this look good, I hope. Add some contrast, lighten up the copy density, saturation, sharpness. Okay. Okay, this will be an interesting one. I hope it'll come up nice. It's not an easy one to do. Wonder if we're going to add a background colour. Magenta. So this is a metallic original, so this will be an interesting one to use. This is Sydney Opera House and the Harbour Bridge. Sydney, a nice little Sydney souvenir. I got this from a $2 shop, so that looks really nice. And there's a kangaroo and a koala. Let's see how we can make these creatures and this thing look good. We're just going to tilt it on an angle, so when we enlarge it, it'll look a lot more interesting. So this will be interesting to have some magenta with the blue, with the shades of blue, and there's also a bit of red on the word Sydney. I think it said Sydney. We'll soon find out. Let's see if we've made this look good compositionally. Yeah, it looks good. I'm wondering if maybe we need the magenta. The magenta looks a bit wishy-washy, but it'll probably look good when we master our mirror image off this. But I'm actually thinking we might master this straight off the original. So we're just going to get rid of our magenta because it looks too wishy-washy. I don't like it looking wishy-washy. It spoils the image, so I'm just seeing what it'll look like without the magenta. But it looks good for mirror imaging. Most of it fits on the page, and yeah, the image of the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House has come up really nice. I just don't think the magenta looks good. That's all. So yeah, that looks better without the magenta. So there you have it. It's without the magenta now. It looks quite nice, strangely enough, for something like this. So we're just going to put our magenta one away, and we're going to turn this one into a mirror image. I'm thinking maybe that corner would be a good mirror image point. So we're just going to move the other shit away and just make some room. And yeah, we're just going to make this come up looking good, this piece of Australiana. So let's see how we can go with this. Let's see. It's nice to be able to image something straight off the original for a change. So now that's our second piece in the quad, and we need two more quadrants to make this lovely Aussie themed mirror image. So we're just going to go here. We're going to pull up our mirror image button. We're going to switch it on, okay, and then we just have to push in. Hopefully it'll recognize the original size properly, even though it's probably going to spit the dummy on me and produce shit copies. I hope not. I don't want to waste any more paper and even toner, because the colours are getting low. The black is now starting to drop down, but there's probably more black than the magenta and the cyan. But the yellow's already been recently replaced. So this toner only lasts about, the yellow toner only lasted me about 4 months or thereabouts. So it's not quite as, doesn't have as much stamina as the old C353. I think the old 353 was better for a bigger volume than this machine. So, but this machine does the job. It's doing its job. I'm making videos, I'm uploading and shit like that. So I'm doing something useful. So these are our mirror images. So let's see if I can just line them up and join them together neatly to finish off this lovely Australiana piece. So I think this is I don't know what this is, a card holder or something. What does it hold? It's a funny piece of metal with decorative bits. It's a funny little article. There, that looks really nice. I think we can say that this a piece of Australiana. It's not perfectly aligned. I can see just that looks like it's not lined up properly, but it's just because it's curled up a bit. There's a bit of curling, so it looks a bit shitty. So sorry if it's not quite as accurate, but I think that'll do. I think now we can call this Australiana quits.